Hello, Dr. Roger Strasser. It's Tim Pyle here, and I want to thank you on behalf of the Métis Nation of Ontario for your service with the Northern Ontario School of Medicine. We do appreciate the time and effort you took with the Métis Nation of Ontario to help develop a strong relationship, and hopefully our relationship will continue and flourish in the years to come to see more doctors produced for Northern Ontario of our Métis youth. And with your help, you set us off on the right path with a good foundation. Much appreciated. Thank you very much, Roger.
Congratulations, Roger, on your achievement as the founding dean of the Northern Ontario School of Medicine. As someone who started at the school in 2005 and spent 10 years in the role of curriculum instructional designer and more recently as a faculty member, you played a significant role for me as a formal mentor, as a supervisor of my PhD research, looking at the lived experiences of medical students in a longitudinal integrated clerkship in rural and northern communities throughout Northern Ontario. As an early career medical educator, your mentorship was certainly significant for me in terms of developing my skills and awareness in academic governance. Certainly, you played a large influence in my career in terms of social accountability and community engagement. And as I have moved on to McGill University, I'm now better able and better equipped to mobilize change in that regard because of the influence that you had on me in terms of really being a world leader in terms of social accountability and community engagement. And so I just want to congratulate you and wish you all the best in your endeavors as you move on.
Roger, thank you so much for your welcoming friendship and your support. Since I met you and your wife, Sarah Strasser, you have been definitely instrumental in us getting the French session into the Master Iceman 6th edition in 2018, and that will be definitely the biggest impact I will always remember. And your kind and soft leadership, but still steering sturdily where you wanted to be and you wanted your school and your students to be. Thank you so much.
Roger, it's been fantastic to be able to walk a road with you over so many years, to follow in your path in some ways, to learn from you. Thank you for your friendship, your collaboration, your support, your openness, the way you link people, link me, link other people together. Your networking is something that I particularly admire and thank you for. And I'm sure this is not the end of the journey by a long, long way, and look forward to many future times of interacting and working with you in the years ahead.
Alors Roger, félicitations pour ta retraite bien méritée. Je pense après toutes les années de service que tu as donné dans le Nord, on a été très choyés d'avoir un homme visionnaire, engagé comme tu l'es. We've been lucky today. We heard a speaker say lost Australian. Well, we were lucky. We found you in Northern Ontario to bring forward innovative ideas, innovative ways of teaching, learning for medical students. Alors merci pour tout. Merci d'avoir dédié autant de ta passion pour le Nord de l'Ontario, pour les études, pour les médecins et aussi pour la francophonie. Ça a été vraiment un plaisir de travailler avec toi, même si à distance des fois. Et je te souhaite bonne chance dans tes prochaines aventures. Good day, mate.
Well, Roger, it is really such a privilege to be able to tell you these few words of admiration that we have for you. You have really been a very inspiring person in our lives, and in not only personal life but professional life. It is impossible to list the many accomplishments you have made, and so I will not even start. You know, we are usually led to believe that we cannot accomplish great things in life you are disproving this to all of us.
I just want to add to that. I mean, I've been spending a lot of time in the last few years traveling around the globe and helping advocate for this. And it has always been, your name keeps popping up in discussions about health workforce, and you have had tremendous influence. And I cannot be grateful enough for how you have always shown up, whether it's a quick call, 7 to 6 or 7 a.m. morning meetings or late at night. You've always been there for the net and for us. And like Uncle Jacques says, this is something that has changed our life and inspired so many people around the world. Your dedication and commitment to actually seeing the vision through has been so inspiring. So thank you. I know wherever you go, you are going to be continuing taking on tasks and putting your vision and dedication to it. So I look forward to seeing where your next journey lies.
G'day Roger, Jennene Greenhill here. I'm the head of the Flinders University Rural Clinical School and at the moment head of FRAME and the network of Australian Rural Clinical Schools, and I'd just like to say a huge congratulations for all of the amazing achievements that you've been able to make as one of probably Australia's most outstanding medical education ambassadors to Canada that I could possibly think of. You're a remarkable man, and we've had a long friendship and been colleagues for a long time, and sort of especially being good friends with Sarah. You personally giving me a lot of support and advice because you've been such a great leader in Australia, and I'm a bit of a student of history, and hearing the different stories from Max Camion and from people from around Australia like Paul and the others, and hearing the different takes on what it takes to create the energy and the wisdom to go forward to another country where you've got to learn the culture and the ways and understand the power relations. I've always admired your political savvy and your determination and the way in which you kind of flip negative stuff into opportunities to make hay when the sun shines too. And I think that strength and that ballast that you give to the way in which we have had a purpose for driving forward rural medical education around the world is so much up to you. And seeing you work through Wonka Rural and spending the time with you and the guys in Italy and trying to put together the book in Italy, that was pretty cool. And just thank you so much, because I know you and Sarah actually were the reason I was there and got Andre into being involved in that project as well. So I'd just like to say thank you so much, because you've opened up the doors in my life, and I wish you all the best in the next chapter of your life. Thanks.
And so I'm going to start by saying, wow, Roger, what a wonderful tenure you've had as the Dean of NOSM. I have you to thank for dragging me out of full-time rural generalist practice into the academic world, and really appreciate your mentorship and confidence that I could do what you needed me to do at NOSM, and then sort of launched me off into the medical education world in Canada. Sort of what I appreciated most of you was the sort of vision and the sticking with the vision through a lot of difficult times, and a sort of dispassionate way of interacting with governments and municipalities and various sort of official kinds of people in ways that were very beneficial to NOSM. At times it seemed you were able to get money from a stone when most of the rest of people couldn't.
Dr. Strasser, I wanted to thank you for the amazing leadership you've provided over the past greater than, I guess, 14 years now that I've been associated with the medical school. It's one of the greatest honors that I've had as being a part of the charter class, and I can still remember back to those very early days and all the uncertainty about the school and whether this would be a success, and under the careful leadership of you and the other senior leaders, this has been a success on all metrics, and I'm a very, very proud NOSM grad. I'm very disappointed you're going to be retiring, because when I'm at events like Northern Constellations and I feel like I'm underdressed with my plaid shirt and my jeans, I always know, oh, well, don't worry, Roger's not going to be wearing a tie, and he's also not going to be clean shaven. So I'm very concerned now that I may be the only one wearing a plaid shirt and not clean shaven at these formal events there. But I wish you all the best. This is a phenomenal legacy for the North and to the people of the North, and I'm so grateful that I could be a small part of it, and wanted to thank you for all your hard work.